day, guys. So today I'm going to be breaking down trades that I took on 3 pairs BTC USD card and silver XAGUSD. So let's look into BTC first. Let's go to the lower time frame. Okay. This is the 1 hour time. Okay, the trade that I took was from from these zones. So if you look into this chart now, wait, um, we have this lower lower low, lower lower low, lower lower low. Then sorry. Then but what I was saying, lower lower low. Then this previous lower is meant to hold the price, but what happened? Market eventually take it out, resulting in market structure shift. Then this pullback is our endorsement. Then breaking to the upside, we have our other block right here, which market came back to trigger, then move up. Now let's go down to the 30 minutes time frame. So I'll show you guys how I caught the buy. Okay, so here it is. Okay, this is the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, it is clear now. It is clear. So let's remove all these drawings. Okay, so we already have this sweep giving this structure like about 19% win rate. Do you get? So after the sweep, we have this structure break to the upside, and I can even spot a double break of structure here, a double break this high too, making it a strong buy. Do you get? So after that, market pull down, we have our endorsement which is marked out already. Then our entry is this 30 minutes order block. I can see that immediately market triggered, it pumped up, and you guys will be wondering why my initial target was over here. Now let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, this is the 1 hour time frame. Remember what I said earlier, what I was saying earlier. So what I was saying earlier, lower lower low, lower lower low. Then market did what? Give us a MSS endorsement, then back to the upside, which means this trend that you're seeing here, there's this structure. You know, the overall trend is bearish, so this structure right here, the market has already triggered. The market has already triggered this other block. Then it was selling. Then this buy was a counter trend just to continue the sell. Do you get? So that was why my target was around here. That was why my target was on this. Wait, let me remove this. I'm sorry. My target was around there. So looking at this 1 hour time frame now, you can see this clear. We have a sweep and MSS2, making this trend very strong. solid structure, very strong. So after that, what do we have here? Our order block. We have our order block marked out. This is our order block right here, already marked out, but I didn't rush to enter the trade from the order block, so scaling down to the lower time frame. So after market triggered that order block, I was trying to look out for sales. Do you get? So in the process, I spotted same confluence that I trade. What? A sweep, a break. So this is what we have. We have a sweep right here. I'm sorry. We have a sweep right here. Then after a sweep, we got um we got this break. Then after that, I'm 100% sure that this market will buy from this 15-minute structure. Why? Because of this sweep right here. You see this sweep, this lower high, then lower low, this lower low, which means that this zone, this previous zone, is meant to hold this sell, but in virtual, the buys come and take it out. Then using this 15 minutes order block, I entered the trade, targeting this high over here. You can see that was where I cleared my initial target. Then what happened? Market came and triggered, and it time I take profit before reversing and giving us our sell entries. Now let's move over to the sell entry. Okay, this is the lower time frame entry. Let's go over to the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, okay, clear. Now let's clear all these things that we have in the charts. Let's clear it up. So first of all, what do we have here? You can see it's clear. A breakout structure to the downside. After that, what comes next? Our inducement. Inducements. Let me adjust this thing a little. Okay, this is our inducement. So after that, we choose the POI, the closest POI to our this thing, the closest POI to our. So after that, we choose our closest POI to our inducement, which is this other block. So bank details. So during this period that I made this other block out, I was not active. So during the period that I came back, it has already triggered, and it was around there, this broken structure. It was around there. Then scaling down to my 3 minutes time frame. Okay, this is the 3 minutes time frame. What do? I look for same confluence that I trade with, which is the market structure shift and sweep. So this is your sweep. I've gotten my market structure shift to the downside. After that, what comes next? Our liquidity. So where's this first pullback? Then after that, our order block, which is above here. So marked out my order block. it from this zone. Now, people asking me where would I put my target? Overall, this trend was bearish. Do you get? This trend was bearish. So, well, let me move over to the higher time frame so it will be clear. So right now we are back to the 1 hour chart. Okay. So this was this. Since we have confirmed that the trend is bearish from this side, where would be our initial target? Our initial target will be around here. The last low that was created for the market pulled back. Then we targeted the low, which was here. Then BTC dropped massively around here. You can see it's clean, right? Then after that, I didn't got any other setup. The next setup that I got was around here. So um, we have a market structure shift around here, and then our sweep. Do you get? The trend was still bearish. Do you get? So during the period after I got this market structure shift around here, I got my single candle inducement, which is this, my single candle inducement. Then I can take the trade from this higher time frame. Then I scale down to my 1 hour time frame. This is my 1 hour time frame. This was the single candle inducement. You get? This was the single candle inducement. Wait, let me mark it up. This was the single candle inducement. So people would asking me why didn't I buy from this? Sorry, why didn't I sell from this other block? Now let me show you guys why I didn't sell from the other block. Going down to the 30 minutes time frame, you can see from the 30 minutes time frame the chart is more clear. So after that 4 hour break, this was our single candle inducement. This is our single candle inducement over here. But after the break, the first pullback after the break from the 30 minutes chart is here. Then we'll mark that here. And after that, what happens next? We look for our point of interest, which is this 30 minutes breaker block that I marked out here. My SL above the 30 minutes breaker block. Then targeting, go back to the 1 hour chart, targeting the previous created low, which is where? Right here. You can see that straight TP. Now for this buy that is playing out now, it was same confluence that I trade with. So this is it. We have a lower low, then this shit. Okay. Okay, we have a lower low, then market coming back up to trigger this. Like we expect the market to pull down from this previous created lower, but what happened? Market come broke past it. Now we have a market. We have the trend changed already. Do you get? Then after that, what happened? Market pulled down. gave us our liquidity, then moved back up, came back, swept this liquidity, triggered my POI, and moved up, targeting the initial, targeting my TP. Yeah. So that's it. That's it on the BTC. The next pair that I caught my entries was the USD card. Okay, let's move over to USD card. I'm sorry, USD card. So let's go over to the 4-hour time frame. Delete this shit. Okay, this is the 4-hour chart of the USD card. The only entry that I caught was from this zone. So look at this clearly. Right here, we have a lower low. This lower that is meant to put the market down got broken. Market gave us our liquidity till get before pushing up. So after I saw that, what happened? I marked it out because I know market will surely come back to trigger it. Do you get? So I marked it out, which is my MSS, my sweep. Then my point of interest was the 4 other block. I marked it out. You can see after all the movement the market gave, it came back, triggered the other block. Then what happened? I didn't rush to enter the buy from there. It was then that I scaled down to my 1-hour time frame. Do you get? Okay. Delete okay, okay. This was my 1-hour entry. What do I look for? Same thing that I trade over and over. So here is it. We have a lower low. Market broke past it, giving us our market structure shifts. After that, the first pullback, which is around there, market broke past it again, then come back to trigger our point of interest, which is this other block. Then our target to that 4-hour previous created high. Do you get? So now let's zoom out to the 4-hour chart. You can see that very clean. The markets moved. This almost took me about a weekend before this trade hit CP. Now, for the people that will be saying, why are you buying USD card? Here is it. Let's move over to the daily chart. Look at this daily time frame. Same confluence, our sweep, our structure shift, then this other block. Market came, triggered it, and it was like that I got my buy set up. Meanwhile, the overall target, if it was not that I was following my SMC strategy, the overall target was meant to be this high. Do you get? But I was like, I don't want to be that greedy, so my target was around there. So that's it with USD card. Let's head over to silver. Mm, XAGUSD. Sorry, I click on the wrong this thing. XAGUSD. I use forex.com. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. So XAGUSD, here is it, going down to the 1 hour chart. What do we have here? Same confluence. Market repeats same thing over and over again. Low high, lower low. Market takes it out. After that, it gave us the single candle inducement, which I marked out before pulling up. Then after that, I entered with what? Our breaker block. This is a 1 hour breaker block, and what makes it valid is this FVG right here. This fair value gap makes it, that is, it gives it a a strong win rate. Do you get? Then you can see that immediate market triggered. My overall target was this high. Later market triggered, it moved up, clearing this high. You can see before coming back for a re-entry. So what do? I look out for same confluence that I trade, which is the sweep, the break, my inducement. The PI that I used was the 30 minutes of the block. Market come back, triggered, boom, moved up. For this re-entry, this is double breaker structure. Let's go down to the lower time frame. I think this is the 15 minutes time frame that I call the entry. Okay, yeah, that's the 15 minutes time frame. We have a structure break, another structure break, giving us our double breaker structure, our liquidity above here. Then this other block, market came triggered, and what happened? Boom, to the upside, straight to our TP. So guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.